I welcome you to another lecture of quantum computing. This lecture is about beautiful and magical concept of quantum teleportation. Quantum teleportation concept is based upon a story. If you are able to understand story really well, then half of the concept of quantum teleportation is clear to you. So let's start with the story. The story goes like this, that Alice and Bob are two friends and they are living together in New York. Alice and Bob get together and they create a Bell state, which is Bell state of 0, 0. They then distribute the outcome of Bell state among each other. So one qubit is kept by Alice and the second qubit is kept by Bob. Remember that both of those qubits are entangled with each other. So I say that the portion of Alice is Bell A for Alice and portion of Bob will be Bell B, B for Bob. Now afterwards, after maybe some time, some years or some months, Bob moved away from New York to Mars. And Bob takes his portion of Bell state with him. So Bob is no more in New York. After some time, Alice wishes to send a qubit to Bob, and Alice wishes to maintain the secrecy of that qubit. So Alice wishes to send a qubit cat psi to Bob while maintaining the secrecy of that qubit. What Alice will do, that he will perform some operations on the secret qubit cat psi and his portion of Bell state Bell Alice. The result of this operation is two classical bits. So result is two classical bits. I said B1 and B2, and Alice communicate these bits to Bob, who is living at Mars. And based upon these two classical bits, Bob will perform some operations on his portion of Bell state. And the result of those operations is magically the secret message that Alice wanted to send to Bob, which is cat psi. I hope that you are able to understand this story. If you are able to understand the story, then the rest of this video is very easy for you, because we have to do just basic mathematics and we will have quantum teleportation. So now let's convert this story to a quantum circuit. I will use white color to draw the circuit which is common in both Alice and Bob. That means Alice and Bob both are in New York. So let's draw first that circuit. So we start with cat 0. And we have to make a Bell state, because at this time Alice and Bob both are together and they want to create a Bell state. So now Alice, now they will apply Hadamard gate on the first qubit, and then they will apply C0 gate where the control bit is the result of Hadamard gate, and then we will have a Bell state as an outcome, Bell state of 0, 0. Now I will use red color or pinkish color to draw Alice part. Now Alice will be above the center of the board, and Bob will be below the center of the board, and Bob is blue. So Alice will take a portion of Bell state, we can call it Bell state A, a portion of Bell state Alice, and then he will use another qubit cat psi, and cat psi is the secret message that Alice wants to send to Bob, and it will do some operations. First, Alice will do a C0 operation, and then he will apply Hadamard gate on the first qubit. And then Alice will measure the outcome of this circuit, and we all know that measurements convert superposition into pure state. So the outcome of measurement will be pure state of two classical bits. So outcome will be two classical bits, and Alice will dispatch those bits to Bob. So we have here B1 and we have here B2. Alice will dispatch those bits to Bob, and then Bob will perform some operations based upon those bits and those classical bits on his portion of Bell state. So Bob has here his portion of Bell state, which I'm calling Bell state for Bob, and Bob will perform some operations on his portion of Bell state based upon the classical bits, and the outcome of those operations will be magically the secret message cat psi. Now let's mark different stages of the circuit. We will see that what is the outcome of the circuit at each stage. So I say this one is cat omega 1. We will see that what will be the outcome of the circuit at this stage. Then this stage is cat omega 2. I have here cat omega 3. Then I have this stage as cat omega 4. Then I have this stage cat omega 5. I call this stage as cat omega 6, and finally I have here cat omega 7. So let's start with cat omega 1. So cat omega 1 is two inputs of cat 0 and cat 0. So it's is simply equals to cat 0 tensor product with cat 0. Now let's see what will be omega 2. So in cat omega 2 we apply Hadamard gate on the first qubit. So we say Hadamard gate on the first qubit where the second qubit remains the same, and our answer will be cat 0 plus cat 1 divided by square root of 2 times cat 0, and that is equals to cat 0 0 plus cat 1 0 divided by square root of 2. So we are done with omega 1, we are done with omega 2. Let's see what will be the omega 3. In omega 3 we will apply C0 gate, and C0 gate flips the second qubit if the first qubit is 1, otherwise the result remains the same. So when we apply maybe omega 3, get omega 3, then because this one is 0, second one will remain the same, well, that is 0. So we will have 0 0. In the second case, first one is 1, so second one will flip from 0 to 1. So plus 1 1 and divided by square root of 2, and this is equals to Bell state of 0 0. So now Alice and Bob have successfully created Bell state, and now Bob will go to Mars, where Alice remains at New York. So let's see what will be ket omega 4. So ket omega 4 is equals to ket psi times Bell state of 0 0. So you can see that omega 4 is ket psi times the Bell state of 0 0. And the secret message ket psi, we take it as a generic qubit of alpha 0 plus beta 1. Therefore, we will have here alpha 0 plus beta 1 times ket 0 0 plus ket 1 1 divided by square root of 2. If we simplify it, we will get alpha 0 0 0 plus alpha 0 1 1 plus beta 1 0 0 plus beta 1 1 1, and this whole thing is divided by square root of 2. So I'm done with omega 3 and omega 4. In omega 5, I have to apply CNOT gate on the first two qubits. So omega 5, I apply CNOT gate on the first two qubits. So first qubit is ket 0 0 0 will remain the same, because when the control bit is 0, then nothing change. Second one is alpha 0 1 1, nothing will change because the control bit is 0. Third one is beta. Now because the control bit is 1, so second bit will flip from 0 to 1, plus beta control bit is 1, second qubit will flip from 1 to 0. We have 1 0 1, and this whole is divided by square root of 2. So I'm done with omega 5. Now let's see what is omega 6. So ket omega 6, I apply Hadamard gate on the first qubit. So I use different color for that. So I say alpha, and it will be ket 0 plus ket 1 divided by square root of 2. The remaining two qubits will remain the same, plus alpha, I apply Hadamard gate on this 0. I will get ket 0 plus ket 1 divided by square root of 2, and the remaining two bits will remain the same. So I will have 1 1 here, plus beta, I apply Hadamard gate on 1. So I will get ket 0 minus ket 1 divided by square root of 2, and the remaining two qubits will remain the same. I will get 1 0 plus beta, I apply Hadamard gate on 1. I will get ket 0 minus ket 1 divided by square root of 2, and the remaining two qubits will remain the same, 0 1. So now I have to simplify this. So omega 6 will be, by the way, this whole thing was also divided by 1 over square root of 2. So I simplify this, I take square root of 2 out, I will get 1 over 2 outside the brackets, and inside the brackets I will get alpha ket 0 0 0 plus alpha ket 1 0 0 plus alpha ket 0 1 1 plus alpha ket 1 1 1 plus beta ket 0 1 0 minus beta ket 1 1 0 plus beta ket 0 0 1 minus beta ket 1 0 1. So I want to further simplify it by taking the 2 qubits of Alice apart from the last remaining qubit of Bob. So I'm going to take 0 0 common from this one and from this one, and then I will get ket 0 0 times alpha ket 0 plus beta ket 1, because when I take 0 0 out from here and 0 0 out from here, I am left with alpha ket 0 and beta ket 1. So similarly I will take 1 0 out from this one. So 1 0 I have here, and also I have 1 0 1 0 here. So I will use these two terms to take 1 0 out. I will get plus ket 1 0 times alpha ket 0 minus beta ket 1, because when I take 1 0 out, I am left with alpha ket 0 here and minus beta ket 1 here. Similarly, I will take out plus 0 1 from this one and 0 1 from this one. So I will take out 0 1 and I am left with alpha ket 1 plus beta ket 0, plus finally I take 1 1 out from the remaining two terms, this one and this one, and what I will get is 1 ket 1 1 times alpha ket 1 minus beta ket 0. So now I'm done with ket omega 6 and we are ready to measure qubits. So let me clear the board, and so we can measure qubits and proceed with the remaining of the quantum teleportation. So I can measure different outcomes. I can measure 0 0, and probability of measuring 0 0 is 1 by 4, and the resultant state after measurement, in this case resultant state will be at Bob's side, so if I measure 0 0, then I know the resultant state on Bob's side will be alpha ket 0 plus beta ket 1. Similarly, I can measure 1 0. So Alice can measure 1 0 with probability 1 by 4, and in this case the resultant state that the Bob will have will be alpha ket 0 minus beta ket 1, and Alice can also measure 0 1 with probability 1 by 4, and the resultant state after measurement that Bob will have will be alpha 1 plus beta ket 0. Finally, Alice can measure 1 1 with probability 1 by 4, and in this case resultant state that Bob will have will be alpha ket 1 minus beta ket 0. So remember that the secret message that Alice wants to send to Bob was cat psi equals to alpha cat 0 plus beta cat 1. So in case Alice measures 0 0, then Bob has to do no operations. So let's write here operations. So in case Alice measures 0 0, then Bob has to do no operations because Bob already has cat psi. So in this case, no operations. In case Alice measures 1 0, then Bob has to do some operation to switch the sign, and to switch the sign he can use Z gate. So he will apply Z gate. So he will do Z gate on his portion of Bell state, which is we say Bell state for the Bob, and what he will get at the end is alpha cat 0 plus beta cat 1. If Alice measures 0 1, then Alice will tell that to Bob, and Bob knows that he has alpha cat 1 plus beta cat 0. That means he has to flip those. He has to flip the probabilities of 1 and 0 because he needs alpha cat 0 plus beta cat 1. And to flip, he can use X gate, poly X gate. So he apply poly X gate on his portion of Bell state, and what he will attain is alpha cat 0 plus beta cat 1. Finally, Alice can measure 1 1 with probability 1 by 4, and when he will communicate that he has measured 1 1 then to Bob, then the Bob will know that he has to flip, and he also has to change sign. So Bob will first flip his Bell state, his portion of Bell state, and will attain alpha cat 0 minus beta cat 1. Now Bob will apply a Z gate, poly Z gate on the result of the first operation, and poly Z gate change the sign of qubit, so it will get alpha cat 0 plus beta cat 1. So by communicating classical bit to Bob, Alice is basically telling Bob that what operation he has to perform, and based upon the information received from Alice, Bob will either use no gates, or he will use only one gate, or he has to use 2 gates at the most, and as a result he will attain the required secret message cat psi. So that's it for this lecture. I hope to see you around next time. Stay tuned.